Today, we witnessed an emotional farewell to one of the best midfielders in football history. The Bernabeu applauded a man of character and humility, as well as a football genius. Just 1 week to the Champions League Final. Let's listen to Carlo Ancelotti in the last press conference of La Liga season.
What did you think of the very emotional and special farewell from the Bernabeu crowd to Toni Kroos? In the ranking of football history, where would you place Kroos? We know you are a man who knows a lot about football. Maybe you can give us your opinion.
I think the Bernabeu gave Toni the farewell he deserves. It was a very special and emotional night for him and for everyone. But we are fortunate to enjoy his company for one more week. Obviously, he has been one of the greatest midfielders, without a doubt. He is a midfielder of great quality, fantastic character, a man with little ego, very humble indeed. He is a very selfless player who has always played for the team, and we have been fortunate to have him with us for 10 years.
Some have said before that Real Madrid does not know how to say goodbye to its legends. A week after Toni Kroos said he was retiring from Real Madrid, the farewell was worthy of one of the greatest in Real Madrid's history. Today's event will be remembered by everyone.
Doing things better than Toni Kroos has done is really very difficult, very hard to do. He has made a strong decision, very strong. No one could have imagined this, but as I said before, he has shown a lot of character. Saying goodbye to his career as he is doing. Only someone very great does. This is the farewell of a great figure in football history. And as I said, we have been fortunate to have him here, and the football world has enjoyed having a great player.
Kroos announced his retirement, and the Bernabeu crowd bid him farewell as what he is, a hero. Has Luka Modric said anything yet? This would also have been his last match if he decides not to renew. As the coach of Real Madrid, can you tell us if Luka will renew his contract? He would have missed a farewell like Kroos's if he had communicated his decision. Do you know anything we don't know?
No, as I said before about Nacho and Luka Modric, we are waiting for the decision they want to make. There's only one match left, so I think after that match next Saturday, everything will be clarified.
We assume that the players in today's match will be the same ones you will use at Wembley. Are we correct, or do you still have some doubts about the lineup?
I still have a week to think about the lineup. Obviously, I have some doubts, but for now, we have to enjoy this moment and prepare for the final. We will do everything possible to be well prepared. We will be at our best level for Saturday, and we will try to win the match.
2 seasons ago, La Liga ended with a match against Betis, and it ended in a 0-0 draw before the final in Paris. You ended up as champions of the Champions League back then. Are you superstitious, or do you believe in that mysticism? Since the same events are happening as 2 years ago and putting aside the football aspect, do you think this gives you good vibes for the final?
Well, am I superstitious? Yes, I am a bit, although I know it is not good to say it, but I also know that not being superstitious is bad luck. So I am a bit superstitious.
If Nacho or Modric ask for your advice to make their decision, what would you tell them?
No, they are not going to ask me. They are not my children to ask me for advice. They clearly know what they want to do and what they will ultimately do. We will only accept their decisions. So I think at this moment, this is not the most important issue for them or for us.
You said that you still have some doubts about the lineup for the final match. Can you tell us in which part of the field you have doubts? Could it be the goalkeeper that has been talked about so much, defense, or maybe the midfield?
I don't know which part of the field the doubts are in. No. But I like this kind of debate that you have created, so we will leave it like that until Saturday. I like this a lot. It's fun.
A year ago, Benzema's departure forced you to make changes in the team. Now, with Kroos's departure, what changes will you have to make in the team with his departure?
This is a good question. Well, let me tell you, with this scenario, we have to think about two things: the atmosphere in the team and the technical aspect. About the team atmosphere, the players who are here will have to take on more responsibility. Everyone will have a little more responsibility. Regarding the technical aspect, well, we will definitely have to analyze it. I think maybe we will have to play with a more vertical and offensive style, with players who have more energy and less play time.
On the day Kroos announced his retirement, he suggested on social media that Jude Bellingham could be his heir. Do you think Jude can be the heir, playing in the same position and leading the team's play?
No, I don't think so. We need Jude Bellingham closer to the goal, and that's better for us. There is no player with the characteristics that Toni Kroos has in football now, so we will have to replace his absence in another way. We have midfielders with quality, a lot of quality, although different. So we will have to adapt our style of play to the characteristics of our players, different characteristics from those of Toni Kroos.